Hi. Now what I'm going to go through today, you know, some people might label it as a bit weird or kind of new agey or whatever, but this is just something that I do every year, and I thought might as well make a video of it. It's kind of like when you make a video, you're kind of making a statement, I guess, and it's a little bit of an insight into the person who's making the video, so I thought it'd be nice to kind of film it. Now, I'm under one of my lovely apple trees that have provided me with an abundant crop this year, like heaps of fruit. Now, I love my apple trees, I love all my fruit trees and what have you, but what I do each year, now I'll show you and then I'll explain a bit as I go through it. So, alright, I'm under this nice tree. Now, this tree is really old. You can see how I've pruned it back last year. It's really kind of gnarled and twisted, and it's a great tree. Now, all I do, just as a thank you, because the tree's provided me with so much produce this year, and besides like feeding it and watering it and stuff like that, I think it's kind of nice to give something back, and this just stems back from old customs that people used to do, you know, years and years ago, and people, I still do it, so obviously people still do it now. So I'll go through. All I do, in the stem of the tree, I put a few of the leaves, and these are the two last apples from the crop. So I pop those in, like so, and then I just put some incense here on it and let that burn away. Now, all it is to me, I'll sit down. All that is to me is just a way of saying thanks. You know, I acknowledge the fact that the tree's provided so much for me in the last season, and I really appreciate that. I know it sounds kind of weird, you know, when you're talking about trees and stuff like that, but I think we forget sometimes that there isn't much of a gap between, you know, the living world, the earth, and ourselves. Like, say for example, the tree, obviously eating the apples, and those apples are, you know, nourishing me. I'm making stuff out of them, which I'm giving to people. I'm giving people the apples. So there's a whole kind of chain of events that's actually gone on, and I just like to say thanks with this kind of little, I don't like to say ritual, because ritual kind of makes it sound like, oh, you know, it's kind of a ritual. But just a thank you offering. That's the best way to put it, I think. So I always just give the tree back its last couple of apples. And the incense, besides just being someone who likes to burn incense a lot, is just a way of carrying the thoughts, I guess, to the whole orchard as well. Just to say thanks, and, you know, I'm grateful of what I've got and what I've received from the tree. So this is just my way of saying thanks, you know, being the tree hugger that I am. Cool. Alright, I just thought I'd film it just to let you know, just show you what I kind of do and stuff like that. I know it might sound a bit kind of hippie-ish, and, you know, people call me a hippie and a tree hugger all the time, and that's cool. I don't really mind. I am. Alright, cool. I'll see you soon.